Hello. Let's see if we're working. Let's see if we're working. I thought the Maggot King cards weren't in their package, but the truth is they just have so few that I did. We were running a little late today. I woke up late, and then my husband greeted me with French toast, which was super sweet. Alright, cool, we're working. Sweet. Okay, yeah, so my husband greeted me with Japanese-style French toast from the Japanese bakery across the street, which was very, very awesome. So I had to enjoy my French toast. And plus, I had it set up at all for playing. I was, if I'm being super honest, I was painting my Kill Team Orcs until about 11:10 or so last night. And then I went and decided I wanted macaroni and cheese, so I made some macaroni and cheese and played Path of Exile until basically I passed out. So, you know, it was fun times. Sometimes I wonder how I still continue to exist. But today, unfortunately, so here I am playing with myself some more. Which is fun anyway. I enjoy it. Today we're going to be playing some Warcry, but I haven't put the teams together yet, so I figured we would do that first because I thought that might be pretty fun. Also, I can't find my ruler at all, so we're using this stupid widget. This stupid widget came in handy. Necromunda on the channel. So let's put ourselves together a list real quick. I'm gonna break out my handy dandy calculator on my phone. And we'll put together ourselves a list. We have to have a leader, so he's gonna be 120 points. Oh, there's my phone if you really want to see it. My parents got me this for Christmas, and I like him a lot. He's very cool. I painted him like a big pic. And then what is up? What is that? Invalid format used. My ass. Okay. Okay. Plus 50. Alright, so that... is that another group of nerdlings? And then we will add... 50, 50, 50. Alright. So that's 835 for 5 of these, 2 Nurglings, and a Beast of Nurgle. Alright. Or do we want to run a third group of Nurglings? And run 2 of these instead. Oh. Nah. Let's run the 7 guys. They'll be more fun. They are still on the tray from when I took them to the Learn to Play. Alright, so let's see. We need the leader, so we got him. We need the big old pickle, so we got the big old pickle. We need 2 groups of Nurglings. Let's take the one with the guy with the cute armor there. We'll take that one. And then we'll take this one where the guys are pulling on each other's tongues. So I thought that was a fun pose for the Nurglings. And then we need 7 regular guys. So we'll take Flyface, who is not focusing. We'll take this guy who has a Nurgling pulling on his guts. We'll take this guy who's got a Nurgling buddy. Another Flyface, so that's 4. We'll take this guy with the dancing Nurgling, that's 5. 6. And Mr. Screamer. I love Screamer. Hello! There we go. So that's what we'll take. So that's going to be our Nurgle. I have a big glass cabinet. That's where they should be, but right now it has a bunch of stuff in front of it, so I can't actually get to it. I got my husband a new chair, and we still have his old chair because I just can't bring myself to throw it away because it's very nice. I gotta find someone out here in Hawaii to take it. So if you live in Hawaii and you want a chair, hit me up. I got a really nice recliner. Alright. Can't see my phone now. Let me pull up the files and then you can see it. That's what I need. Feel the need for speed, Cheed. Alright. So, I was going to print these out, but we're out of printer paper. Today, I've never seen that button before. What does that do? Ooh, it clears the chat. Weird. Okay, I've never seen that button before. Interesting. But hello, I know you guys said hi. So, okay. Now you get to see my phone, aren't you lucky? So let's see. These are actually going to be impossible for you to read, probably. Let's see. Is that readable? Probably not. I'll just read them to you. Alright, so the Kruel Boys, they've got a couple of abilities. So they have a double ability, which is Venom-Encrusted Weapons. You basically add 1 to the damage from critical hits made by this fighter. That kind of sucks, to be honest. It's weird that it only applies to criticals. If it applied to all hits, that would be kind of cool. Let's see. They have aimed shot, which the archers can use. If they have not moved, crits are scored on a 5. It's pretty cool, actually. I like that one. I've got one called Stab 'em Good. Add 1 to the attack's characteristics of actions with the dagger rune mark. Fighters with the minion rune mark while they are within 6 of this fighter. So basically, if you had a bunch of Hobgrots, you could buff them all and then send them in. It's kind of cool. And then they have Brewed Elixir. Pick an enemy fighter, roll a number of dice equal to the value of this ability. For each 4+, remove up to 3 damage points allocated to that fighter. That's okay. I mean, none of these abilities are like earth-shaking. The Venom-Encrusted Weapons one kind of just sucks. Like, just flat out. If it was either a higher number of damage points added to the crits, or it was all attacks you add damage to, that would be really good, but it's not, so that kind of sucks. Alright, so let's see. The leaders also have something called Bone Crushing Bite. Roll a number of dice equal to half the value of this ability. For each 3+, allocate 3 damage points to that fighter. So that's the guy on Honey Badger. That's actually a really good ability for a double. There's one called You Hold 'em Off, which is pick a friendly fighter with both the Kruel Boys rune mark and the Kruel Boys rune mark and the Bulwark rune mark within 3 inches of this fighter. That fighter makes a bonus move action or bonus attack action. Ooh, who gets that? Let's see. Do the standard guys get that? No, because there's one there. What's the rune mark look like? It's like a weird little shield. Who the hell has that weird little shield? Am I crazy, right? Like, yeah, it's a shield symbol. Okay, come on, stop. Clean yourself up, thank you. Yeah, it's clearly a shield symbol. Who the fuck has the shield symbol? Do not tell me it's just the Stab-Grot. If it's just the Stab-Grot, I swear to God. Is it just the Stab-Grot? Motherfucker, it's just the Stab-Grot. Fuck you, GW. That would have been an awesome ability. If it was on the other guys. That's lame. Okay. If that had been on, like, the regular troops, that would have been awesome. Alright, let's see. Summon Boggy Mists. Until the end of the battle round, subtract 1 from the attack's characteristics of attacks made by enemy fighters, then 6 inches of the fighter. 6 inches sucks. You're not gonna you're not gonna shut down archers and stuff like that with this. It would be way cooler if it was a way bigger aura. Roll a dice for each visible fighter within 3 inches of this fighter. If you're stuck in like a big melee though, that's a super powerful ability, just saying. On 3 to 4, allocate 1 damage to the fighter being rolled for, and a 5+ allocate damage points equal to the value of this ability to the fighter being rolled for. That's something called Breath of the Mire Drake. I don't know what that is. Fighter can use this ability only if there are more friendly fighters. The warrior room mark within 6 inches of fire enemy fighters. Friendly fighters can make a bonus move action or a bonus attack action. Some can make bonus move actions and others... Okay. Okay, so that would be super good if you had a bunch of boys. Because basically that's giving them onslaught. But it's like an AoE buff onslaught. That's really good. Alright, so let's make our team here, okay? So, we have the Killer Boss on Great Gnash Tooth. He is 245. Alright, let's get our calculator out again. Alright, 245. Killer Boss on Great Gnash Tooth. Let's see. Oh, the Killer Boss, Merknob with Bircho Banner, and Swamp Caller Shaman. They're actually all bosses. Interesting. So you can't run them at the same time with the Great Gnash Tooth. Okay, so we will choose not to do that. So we'll run the Great Gnash Tooth because it's just the coolest one. All right, and then we want. Let's see. Man, why are Hobgrots 90 points and regular Gut Stickers 80 points? Interesting. Well, let's give ourselves 2-man skewer bolt boys. Alright, 2-man skewer bolt boys, so that's 300 points, or no, 145 plus 145. That's 535. 80 plus 90, 80. Alright, so okay, let's see what we got. We've got our Killer Boss on Great Gnash Tooth. So Killer Boss on Honey Badger. There he is right there. We're taking him. We're going to take one Bolt Boy with his big crossbow right there. We're going to take... God, I love these models. They're just so fucking cool. I love the Kruel boys. The funny thing is I hated them when I first saw them. But God, then they like super grew on me. So there we go. We got our second Bolt Boy. So we got 2 Bolt Boys. And then we've got... this guy looks like a little shithead. We'll take him. Little Hobgrot there. And then we'll take, let's see, I get another Hobgrot. I get the Potgrot because I had extra points, so I decided to take the Potgrot. Although he's going to be useless. I'm sitting here like looking at the poses, like which one do I want? No, that guy's a boss. Let's not take a boss. Let's take this guy here. Yeah, he's pretty cool. We'll take him. And then we get 3 of these guys with the stickers. So we'll take that guy right there. And then we'll take this guy's got a beard hair stuck on him. Then we'll take that guy. right there. Then we get a third one of those. I'll take this guy. I'll take the guy with the eye patch because he's cool. So, pretty nice selection of units that the boys have, especially because they can take the Great Gnash Tooth. I'm super happy about that. The fact they can take this model is amazing. Because he's a really cool model. And any chance to use him, I want to use him. So, that's pretty cool. Excuse me. I'm just picking hair off them because my dog is made out of hair. Alright, so that's my teams. So the Nurgles definitely have the numbers advantage. They probably also have the wounds advantage. But we'll see how it works out. Alright, let's move some stuff out of the way. Now I'm just wiggling everything around, Gonna drink some more Mountain Dew. Alright, Nurglings. We'll put them off over here for now. And then that's the Man Skewers. Sometimes ranged in Warcry is amazing, and sometimes it's garbage. So we'll see how it is. I kind of wanted to take a smattering of units, so that's what I did. But they have a nice set of options here. Plus, I can take the Pot Grot without his boss, which is kind of cool. So, there are the teams, right there. We got Nurgle and Kruel Boys. Alright, let's roll some cards. Survey says... it's a train card. We don't care for the train card. I already set up the train so it works on the camera. Did I not grab all the cards? I didn't. Ugh. Man. My plan is to basically spend the rest of the day cleaning my craft room up so that it's a little bit easier to do stuff like this on a moment's notice. Alright. Let's check our deployments. Oh wait, no, before we do it, we should divide them up into teams. So let's I can actually play the rules right sometimes. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide them up into teams. And then we will sort them out. Go. Man, I love the cards for Warcry. They're one of my favorite things. Like, straight up, like, you'll never play the same game. It's really cool. Alright, let's make some teams. Okay. Nurglings. Hammer. Alright. Hammer. Dagger. Shield. Hammer, dagger, shield. Hammer, shield, dagger. There we go. Our teams are set, and we can now shuffle out what our cards are going to be. So, Scorched Earth. Stage a fighting retreat and leave ashes in your wake. Players roll off, and the winner chooses who's attacker and defender. I'm the only player, so Defender places 3 objectives on the battlefield, each more than 6 inches from the other objective markers on the battlefield edge. At the end of each battle round, the attacker scores 3 victory points for each objective they control. The defender scores 1 victory point for each objective they control. In addition, at the end of each battle round, after victory points have been awarded, the defender can remove 1 objective they control from play. The battle ends after 3 battle rounds. When the battle ends, the players with the most victory points wins the battle. Alright, so we got an objective game. It's kind of interesting. Let's see. Alright, this is a pretty good setup. It looks like the red team is going to have all their stuff on the board, and the blue team gets stuff coming later. Well, that's pretty good. And then, what's our twist? What's the twist? Dark omens, swiftly changing skies bring them sinister portents of the battle ahead. Shuffle and draw a twist card with the climate rune mark and a twist card with the psychology rune mark. Okay. What's climate look like? I don't know, but it's not that one. Or that one. Is it one climate? Yes. Add 1 to the attacks and strength characters to all fighter this battle with more than one damage points allocated to them. Okay. And we need psychology. Add 1 to the strength characteristics of attack actions made by fighters that have a range characteristic of 3 or less. Ooh, so this is going to just be a big blender. I like that. Alright, so our guys are going to be super tough, beating the living shit out of each other. Should be fun. Alright. Put those off to the side. And these guys here. I'll grab some objectives. Oh, we can get playing. Kill team objectives. Murder, murder. Match. Alright, 3 objectives. And let's put one of them over here. They'll show up nicely on the camera. Alright, let's see. Nurgle's going to be the defender. So they're going to... And then their dagger is right around here. And their shield is right here at my belly. Alright, so they are right there, just slightly off camera. You maybe see them on that one? Yep, you can see them on that one. Okay, cool. Alright. And then let's see. See, I said you were the shield, I believe. So you're over here. Go away, bits and bobs. Thank you. Yeah, so we're playing on the water mat today because I just love the water mat. It's like my favorite thing. And I liked the idea. Maybe they're in like this like flooded thing where the waters run in. Maybe this was like a Nurgle base at one point or something, and all the waters rushed in and pushed them out. Let's see, these guys go here, like that, and then these guys, they're going to go over here, like that. All right, and that's our teams, and that's our start. And they're big boys coming in over here on round 2. All right. So let's check the logic for the wild fighters. Just to make sure I have it. Come on. There we go. There's our play by ourselves logic table right there. We've got it still saved from the last time we played. All right, so we don't need to worry about dice or anything like that for them. That's all going to be handled by the chart. But I need to roll my dice. And we'll go from there. All right. Let's see. Let's use all the black ones for the initiative dice. And then we'll roll this. For the red one's going to be how many dice Nurgle gets. How many individuals Nurgle gets. Alright, so Nurgle got 5 individuals. So they're going to go first. I got 4, unfortunately. I'm going to add another dice to that to make that another double. So I've got 2 doubles. Alright, Nurgle goes first. When do we score the, let's take a look at this again. When do we score Scorched Earth? At the end of each battle round. Okay. Okay. So I need to contest things if I want to score points. Well, our Nurgling buddy here has the biggest move, so let's try to get him up there. So that's where he's going to get with 1 action. I might actually just try to get him up the board some more. Try to get him a little bit further in, like that. All right, now let's pick a Kruel boys. Let's see. Let's check their move. I'm not just playing on my phone, I swear. I'm trying to look up the Kruel boys stats till I get the hang of them, and then I will then I'll just know them. All right, so let's check. Let's do the Manskewer Bolt Boy first, I guess, right? So there he is right there, Manskewer Bolt Boy. He's got a 4-inch move, and then he's got a 3 to 15 attack. 2 attacks, 4 damage. Or 2 attacks, 1 to 4. That's weird. That's weird damage. But I guess in theory he could drop 8 damage into something, which would be pretty sweet. So he could murk a small guy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, fuck it. Let's try to murk somebody. All right, so let's see. Alright, so unfortunately those guys are probably out of range. This guy is not, though. So we're going to try to murk him. Should we be putting shots into the mound of fart children? Probably, but we're not going to. We're just going to try to murk this motherfucker just to see if it works. So I guess let's do our 1 move, right? And we'll get up here to the objective. And then we're going to put our 2 shots into this boy. So 2 shots, and that is 4 toughness versus 3 strength, so wounding on 3s. So we got a 6 and a 5. Let's double check our twists, because there's something about extra strength. Range characteristic of 3 or less. allocated to them. Okay, so no one's taken damage yet, so that one doesn't apply yet. All right. So so that's going to be 4 damage, and that is going to be 1 damage. So he's going to end up taking 5 damage. Let me pull some damage dice out. I will say, with GW, man, they're just announcing new dice every day, and they're all really nice. But God, $35 for a pack of dice. Oof. Oof. Like, if they were like 15 bucks, I'd have so many fucking dice. Because they're all really nice packs. But man. Alright, so he is now at half-life, which is pretty good for damage. Alright, now Nurgle gets to go. Let's move our buddy there up. So we're just going to do a double move with him. So 3, 3. Or no, let's try to get him to this one. So 3, 3. We'll get him up onto this point so that someone can hold that point. So they can try to get a little bit of points this turn, I guess. All right, now let's get going with our guys. So do I want to keep doing pot shots? I kind of do. I kind of want to keep doing pot shots, but let's use one of the Hobgrots and the Bolt Boy. What? They're the same strength even. I guess they're half range, but man, that's really weird. That's super weird that they do like the same. That's super weird. Okay. But we'll do it. Why not? Alright, so 3 to 7. He is not within 7. So he's going to need to move up. He has a 4-inch move. So let's go ahead and move him. Well, then we'll part. So 2 attacks, 4s. Pretty much the same thing. 2 attacks. He rolled double 1s, so he isn't doing shit. Alright. Nurgle time. Nurgle's going to have pretty much this whole turn of just moving their guys forward, unfortunately, because they move very slow. So, blurp, 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 blurp. Alright, now we're going to move this Hobgrot up and do the exact same thing with these. So that's going to be 4 points of damage. Nurglings have a shit ton of health, by the way. They have 30 points of damage, which is insane. Like, the Nurgle kill team generally has a lot of problems. Like, you can abuse its weaknesses really bad, but the Nurglings are like super well pointed for how much damage they can take and how much damage they can do and stuff. They're super, super well pointed. Alright, let's see. Another Nurgle guy. We'll just move another one up. Boom, boom. Like that. And then we will try to move... Debating. Meh. Do I want to get all my ranged out of me in the first turn? I kind of do. Alright, so what's their double that lets them do aimed shot? Let's see. Fighter can use this ability if they have not made a move action. The critical hits are scored on a 5+. Okay, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead. We're going to pop that on this man skewer back here. We're going to activate him. And then we're going to shoot twice into that group of Nurglings. So, 4 dice. Get rid of this. 4 dice. And then that is 5, 5. or 4, 4, 4. So that's 12 plus another 1. It's just 13 more damage, which is good. We need that. We need that going into a nerdling because they have too much goddamn life. All right. Boom, and then that goes up to 5, like that. All right, nice. Well, we took a chunk out of him at least. All right, let's move another group of dudes up. There we go. Move him up into the game. You can see them a little better there, I guess. Let's check something real quick. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Now I guess let's keep moving guys up. What's the standard move for a standard skewer boy? All right, so they've got a 4-inch move. So let's see, 1. Let's see, 1, 2. Is that 3 or is that 4? I might have been shorting the. Yeah, I think I've been shorting everybody some movement. Yeah, crap. There we go. Move him up there, and then we'll move that guy. Yeah, I was short of them some movement. Sorry, Nurgles. Did not mean to. All right. Let's see. Next, we've got. Move him up. Everybody starts moving. As they creep forward on the board. Boom, boom, boom. And he'll be over here with his buddies over there. All right, sweet. And then this one is 5, so 3. He's not going to be able to get through these guys here, so we're going to have to go around 3. Okay. There we go. All right. And that is all of them moved up. Now we have the Potgrot and the Great Gnash Tooth. Well, let's do the Great Gnash Tooth first. He has an 8-inch move, and he's got a shit ton of attacks, and he has a shit ton of wounds. So, let's see. 3, 3. We'll get him in here and just try to have him delete that guy. So let's see. We might as well Onslaught as well. So that will go from being 4 attacks to being 5 attacks at 4 strength. So 5 attacks. Oh wait, hold on. Let's check the things. Alright, so we're going to add 1 to the strength, but it doesn't make a difference because he's still higher strength. Alright, and he hasn't taken any damage yet. Alright. 5 attacks. Wow, that's some bad dice right there. Alright, well, just 5 points of damage going in, I guess. So another half-dead guy. And then let's move the Potgrot up. What movement does the Potgrot have? Let's see. Why did I take the Potgrot? Because I have extra points, that's why. Alright, Potgrot's got 4. We'll just try to get him. Try to get him in the way. Like that. Alright, so that is the end of turn 1. Turn 2 will start up now. We need to roll ourselves. We gotta roll our initiatives. Oop, sorry. They got a 4. I have a triple. Boom, boom, boom. And a double. I'm going to add my wild dice, make that another double. And then Nurgle will get to go first. Alright. So, let's say, for scoring points, Nurgle scored 1 point. Alright. We're going to put Nurgle's points over here. And then Alright, you know what? I have counters for this. Let's use the counters. I have the technology. Let's use it. Alright. Nurgle counter. 1 point. By the way, these are Magic the Gathering counters, but they're awesome. Oh, this one's like a zombie. I didn't know I had a zombie one. Let's use a zombie one for Nurgle. It makes more sense. Alright, 1 point for them. And then my guys will be the bugs. They've got 3 points. There we go. Our nice counters are there for us to use. Alright, next up. Is Nurgle going to choose to destroy this marker? No. No, they're not. Because I think that's the only one they have hope of having points on. So, they're not going to choose to destroy that one. But our buddies here, they're going to join the front. There we go. So more gross guys are going to come in. And then Nurgle gets to go first. So, you know, I totally forgot to use the logic chart. I was just playing the other side. I was just playing Nurgle's side. Damn it. Alright, we're using the logic chart this time. Totally, I was just zoning out playing them. Jesus. I haven't played Warcry by myself in a while. Ironically, before the numbers really went up in COVID, I actually got like 4 Warcry games in like 2 weeks. People were really interested in it. It was really fun. I really like Warcry. It's like my favorite thing. It's my favorite game. Alright. Let's see. Behavior table. We'll go ahead and we'll choose this guy just so he can try to do something. Alright. Behavior table. Roll a d6. I rolled a 1, so he's going to recuperate and move. Recuperate, remove 5 damage points allocated to this fighter. Wow, okay. That's pretty great. Alright, so he's going to move into combat range with that guy, and then he's going to lose his damage. That's pretty great. Let's see. Isn't there like a gnashing jaws thing? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll give that a go. We'll play with it. Alright, so we're going to use the double. We're going to use the gnashing jaws. Unfortunately, it's not all dice. It's half dice, rounding up. So I'm going to roll, since I have a value of 4, I'm going to roll 2 dice. On a 3+, I'm going to allocate 3 mortal wounds to that guy. Just take a big old chunk out of him. Alright, so 3 wounds. That's cool. Alright. Try to put some of the damage back on him that we lost. And then we're going to hit him 4 times. So that's a 5, and then another 4. That's 9. So with the thing, he is gone. Blech. He just got chewed up. The mobs. Alright, then with his last action, he's just going to move on to this point. So things have to come to... Let's see, he is within threat range. He rolled a 3, which is move and attack. So he's going to move up to the poor Potgrot, and he's going to hit the poor Potgrot. I'm sorry, Potgrot. Alright, so this is a 6 strength 3 attacks. They're going to be strength 4. Actually, it's going to be 7 because of the twist. Oof, that sucks. So there's our Nurgling card. So 7 attacks because of the twist at strength 4 because of the twist. So there we go. So that's 5 the Potgrot has. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. R.I.P. Pour one out for the homie. The poor little Potgrot right there. He's gone forever. Pepperoni. Alright. So that's that for the Nurglings. Let's see what else we got. I've got these guys here. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? One of these guys, he's gonna throw into that group of Nurglings. 2 shots. At I think 4/4, right? Yeah, 4 versus 3. Yep. 2 shots, 4 versus 3. 1 hit, 1 miss for 2 damage. He's going to do it again. 2 misses. How can you miss with a grenade? Alright. Well, let's do the other group of Nurglings. Let's see what it does. D6 in the behavior table. It moves and attacks. It does not get the bonus to attack numbers because it has not been wounded yet. So 6 attacks at 3 versus 4 toughness. So 2 hits at 2 damage. Because of that thing. Alright, I want to... let's see. Let's grab our measure. So, 3. Yeah, let's throw a grenade into this guy. 2 shots. Both hit. 4 damage. Into the boss. Just to get a little bit of damage up on him. Just to spread it around a little bit. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Let's move the boss. He rolled a 6, which is move, berserk, attack. Berserk means that he gets to add 1 to the attacks characteristic. So he's going to move up to the honey badger, and he's going to attack. So that's edge. That's at 3 toughness, but because of the twist, that's actually going to be 4. So it's 4 versus 4, so 4 and up. So those go away. These all hit. So that's 6 plus 4 is 10 damage. Which, I'm going to be super honest, pretty rough. Pretty rough. Oh, my poor guy. It's okay, we'll delete him next turn. Alright, so let's try to clear some heads. Let's move this guy up. And he's going to stab into the Nurgling with his sticker. Yeah, why not? So that's what? How many attacks is that? 2 attacks. 3 versus 3. Or 4 versus 3 because of the buff. So 1 damage, and then what is that? 4 damage? Yeah, 4 damage. So 4 damage total. 12, 18. No, they have a bunch still. God damn it. These Nurglings are so hard to remove from the board. Yeah, they're super annoying to remove from the board. Alright, let's try to murk somebody. Let's try to just erase this guy here. Or I guess they get to go next. So let's let them go next. This guy here. What is he gonna do? He has a 1. Is he within threat range? Yes. So he's going to recuperate, and then he's going to move up to range with the Great Gnash Tooth. Okay. Now I'm going to try to murk somebody. I'm going to take that guy. I'm just going to try to delete this guy. And now, fuck it. Let's delete this guy here. There's too many guys getting up on my boss. Let's delete that guy here. I'm going to use aim shot. And we're going to do all 4 attacks. Man, that sucked. So these are useless, and that's 4 damage. I tried, man. I tried. All right. Let's. You know, I don't want to use the logic table for this guy. I want him to stay on the point. Otherwise, he's just going to move off the point. The logic table doesn't say you're on the point. So I'm going to leave him on the point there. Sorry. This guy here, I'm going to leave him on the point there and just say he's passing his turn. That's what we'll do. All right. What kind of triples do I have? Let's look. Yeah, I can just do aim shot again. Yeah, fuck it, that's what I'll do. Yeah, screw it. We'll use this triple to do aim shot. And we'll put it into this group of Nurglings here. 4 shots. Going into that group of Nurglings. So that's 4, 5 more damage. No, that's, yeah, 5 more damage. No, because they're 1-5. Yeah, that's 5 more damage. Alright, 5 more damage. Does that kill this goddamn Nurgling? 28 out of 30. This Nurgling is still not dead. Oh my god, they have so much life. I'm literally having to devote 5 dice to killing this Nurgling. What is this life? Alright, let's move some Nurgle guys up. Red guy, what is he doing? Number 3, he's going to move and attack. Moving up. Attack. Well, you know what? You just stabbed my guy, so he's going to stab you back. Let's see what we got. Wicked Sticker. Technically, he could kill him in one shot, so we'll just roll 1 at a time here. So this is strength 3 versus toughness 3. Plus 1 strength for the twist, plus another strength for the twist, plus 1 damage for the twist. So that's 4 damage right there. That's another 4 damage right there. That is a dead Nurgle. All right, let's start moving in the boys over here. Wow, you got the boys over there. Let's move them in, see what they got. First one, they're outside threat range. So first one is going to move. Now let's see. I've got one guy left who hasn't gone, which is the guy that the guy just moved into combat with. So 4 attacks into that guy. Let's see. There are what? 1, 3. Yeah, 1, 3. Okay, so 3. Another, so that's 6. All right. Well, I just got to finish up the rest of the Nurgles. So 2, which is Indomitable and move. Well, it's pointless, really, but let's move from up there. And then Indomitable adds 1 to the toughness, but it's not super useful in this case. All right, so then we have move on the big sludge puppy. So he's got 4. Basically, he's just going to move up here, get into combat like that. All right. So that is the end of battle round 2. Nurgle's going to continue to score 1 point, bringing them to 2. And we're going to score another 3, bringing us to 6. All right, then we go into turn 3. Red dice, Nurgle dice, the rest are mine. Nurgle got 2 singles. That's a double. That's a triple. Their 2 singles still beat me because I'm going to turn this into a double. So Nurgle still gets to go first. So we'll go ahead and we'll say that this goddamn group of Nurglings. So 6 attacks plus an extra because of the twist. Ends up being 5 strength versus our poor guy there. Oh, he strikes and then attacks. Alright, so I just flat out do d6 damage to the guy I'm in combat with. So just 4 damage already. And then this times 2. Oh shit. 4 Okay, yeah, he's dead. He's just dead. Bleh. God, that Nurgling killed the Potgrot, and now it killed my... Now it's my turn. Alright. Let's use that biting ability. Let's use it on the boss here. Alright, so for every D3, he takes how much damage? 6 damage. Alright, so he's going to take another 6 damage. On 3s. 5 attacks. Alright. Then there are extra points of damage, so that's 3, 3, 3. And then another 3. So that's 12 more right there. He only has 20 life, and he already has 10 on him, so he is gone. Sure as hell I'm not hitting that Nurgling. It's going to take me a century to kill it. Alright, so let's see. That is what? 2, 5? So that means 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, he's super dead. He only has 8 life. Super dead. Super dead. Alright. So that's my Great Gnash Tooth, having cleared house a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the Nurgling that's right on top of him. He's going to get a 6, which is Deadly Strike and then attack. He's going to do Deadly Strike worth of damage. So he's going to do 1. And then he's going to do 7 attacks. All right. Let's see. Those all go away. We'll figure out the damage in a minute. Not just going to go up there. Then we're going to get... I have to roll one more dice after this. I'm going to roll that one. Okay. So... Okay. Stupid Nurgling might actually kill my big boss here. Alright. So, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So, 4, 4, 4, 4. So, that's 12. Plus another 8 is 20 damage. My boss has 38. Okay, so that's going to put him on 32 damage, which means he's only going to have 6 left. I prefer not to have a billion dice around him, so I'm going to swap that to being a countdown, not a count up. So, yeah. So that was super rough. That Nurgling brought some damage to my poor Gnashtooth there. Alright. Well, I'm going to throw grenades into that motherfucker. Might as well. 2 grenades into him. See what we got. 1 hit. 1 hit at 2 damage. Let's throw another set of grenades into him. 2 hits. There are 3 hits. 6 damage. He is gone. Just because I want to clear some heads. Because this thing is going to suck, and this group of Nurglings is going to suck. So, yeah. Alright, so let's see. Both groups of Nurglings are gone. Now they have these 3 guys. Alright, let's do the Sledge Puppy next. See what the Sledge Puppy does. He does a 1, which is recuperate and attack. Alright, Sledge Puppy has 4 attacks. He's not been wounded yet, so he does not get the +1 to attacks and damage. So 4 attacks. He is wounding on 4s. Oh wait, no, he's wounding on 3s because he has the... He does get the +1 to strength. So all those wound at 6 damage into our boy right here, who is still trucking because he got more life than that. How much life does he have? He's got 15. All right, he's still trucking. We're gonna do Onslaught. All right, so he's gonna get an extra 1 in there. So he's got how many attacks by default? 3. Okay, so he's got 2 by default, 1 for the twist, 1 for Onslaught. 4 attacks going into that guy. Wounding on 3s. Alright, so that is 12 damage right there. So he's gone. Gone! Just trying to use up some Nurgle activations. Is what I'm trying to do there. And then he's going to do that same group of attacks into the Sledge Puppy. This time wounding on 4s. So 1 wound at 2 damage. Nice. All right. Well, Nurgle's out of activations, and I've still got... What do I still have? I've got 1 guy with grenades, I've got both archers, and I've got this guy here. Alright, so we're just going to move this guy up, and we're going to attack into the Sledge Puppy. So, same thing. This time he's going to get 3 attacks. So that's going to be 4 damage. He's fortunately not going to get to do that again because he had to move. So 4 damage into the Sledge Puppy. How do the Nurglings have as much life as the Sledge Puppy? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It still feels like a typo. Alright, then we're going to throw the other set of grenades into that group of Nurglings. So, 4 grenades. And maybe I'll do it with... Alright, 2 grenades. 2 damage. Is that enough to kill the Nurgling? So he has 24. He needs 30. That's not enough. Alright, we gotta do it again. Alright, that's finally enough. Goodbye, Nurgling. You were finally gone. You killed the Potgrot, you bastard. You killed the Potgrot. Me and my community will be here to help you grow. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be super honest. I just stream because I like to. Like, this is just fun for me to like stream, right? Like, I don't know. It's just like a thing that I do for fun. It's not like I think I'll ever make more doing this than I will at my day job kind of thing, but I just do it for fun because it's enjoyable and because I like to play with my toys and stuff, and because honestly, COVID fucking sucks. Like, COVID sucks so fucking bad. Oh, so out here in Hawaii, there's a bunch of game stores, right? Because people get, let's call it island fever a lot, so they that's easy to figure out. Basically, they get tired of being in Hawaii because there's, it's only like 2 hours. You could drive completely across the island in 2 hours. If you lived in like Maryland, you couldn't even drive to another. Weird for people. So there's a lot of game stores and a lot of hobbies and stuff here on island. And you wouldn't think there would be, right? You think everybody out here would be like beach-going chads who are like super muscled and stuff, but there is a massive portion of dorks out here. And a DBZ game and Pokemon and stuff like that. There's a huge, gigantic portion of people out here that do that. And that's super cool, right? So, like, if I go down to town, if I go down to Honolulu, I can basically throw a stone and hit a game store because there's a lot of them down there. So it's really cool. So, like, usually during the week, if COVID wasn't a thing, I would usually go down there like once or twice a week to go play miniatures, go play wargaming. Back before COVID started, one of the stores used to have a kill team night, and I was there every week, playing kill team with like a big group of friends, and half a dozen people would show up every night, and we would just have these massive, stupid kill team battles, and it was awesome. But COVID kind of killed a lot of that, unfortunately, which is really lame. Anyway, yeah. God, COVID sucked. Anyway, I apologize for the rant, but thank you for the kind comments. I will out there, and it's a way to do that, so it's just fun. Anyway, that was my little tangent because I saw your comment. Back to the game. What do I have left? I've got 2-man skewer bowl boys. And I've got a triple of dice. As you can see right there. So let's go ahead and let's do that aim shot thing again. So that's going to give us 4 shots, critting on 5s, going into the sledge puppy. Alright. So 2 crits there. So that's 8 damage, and then 1 attack at 1 damage. Alright, so that's 9 more damage going into the sledge puppy. Oh god, there's a guy next to the sledge puppy. I didn't even... God, he was hidden from me. You can see him on camera too. I totally did not realize he was there. Alright, well let's see what the hell he's going to do then, because I screwed this whole round up then. He's going to do a 5, which is... move, fury, attack, add 1 to the strength. Alright, so he's going to just move up, and then he's going to attack. They get... How many attacks do they get again? They get 3 attacks, 4 strength, 2 hits. He doesn't have any damage on him because I didn't know he existed. So he's not going to get all the bonuses, so it's going to be 2 damage. All right, sweet. That's what the such puppy. Okay, well, I didn't even know that guy was there. So let's make him disappear. 2 attacks. Winning on 3s. I guess we'll just put 1 damage into him. Oh, all right. So that should technically be the end of the game, but that's no fun. We're gonna keep going. So with the Kruel boys, but we should end it there. The Kruel boys would have won, having more points. This one with the points like this like slash and burn. How you're supposed to play it is you're supposed to move your army to a point, destroy it, move to a point, destroy it, move to a point, destroy it, move it like as one big mass. That's how you're really supposed to play this one. That's not how I ended up playing it, but that's how this one's supposed to go. So, all right, so all right, got 2 singles, 2 doubles. What would Nurgle have gotten? Nurgle would have gotten 6 singles, so there's no reason for me to try to beat that. So we're not going to. We're just going to make another double. Alright. Nurgle's got 4 guys. The twist. Oh wait, no, we need to see what he does. Alright, let's see what he does. He does a 4, which is Fury, Attack, Attack. So he gains 1 to the strength. He has enough strength anyway. So, and he's going to gain 1 to the attacks characteristic. All of those hit. And then that's 5 damage. And then these are each 3 damage. So 9, 14 damage. So our poor boy here is gone. He's just gone. And then I guess we'll put the other attack into the other guy that's next to him. So that's 3. So 12 damage. Does he have 15 or 16 wounds? This is actually going to make a difference. Alright, he has 15. God damn, that sucks. Alright. I killed our other Kruel boy. There we go. Oh, man. It's coming down to it. It's turning into a knockout, drag-out fest here. Alright, well, we need to kill some stuff. The number of Nurgle wounds is making this really hard. Let's go ahead and let's do aim shot again. And we're going to put our shots into this guy here. From this boy here. Him, unfortunately. Yeah, because that's 5 damage. Alright, so then we'll do it again. And that's 10. And that's 2, so he is gone. Alright. Cleaning house, cleaning house. Oh, we've got to do points. Alright, let's do points. 9, and then Nurgle would be 3. Alright. Well, they got rid of a Nurgle activation, which is good. But now they still get to activate. Let's see what the Nurglings are going to do to my poor big boss. They're going to do a 4, which is Fury, Attack, Attack. Oh, this is going to fucking hurt. Basically, this stupid pack of Nurglings is going to kill my boss. That's enough damage to kill my boss, because that's technically 6 damage, but because of the +1 to damage, that's 12 damage. R.I.P. Great Gnash Tooth on Honey Badger. You did very well, and you murdered. You murdered very well. Rest in peace, my friend. Alright. Well, Nurgling's out of activations, so, shit. I should have gone with my boss first. Instead of the Bolt Boy. I didn't even think about it. Well, let's aim shot into the Sledge Puppy. 4 shots, crit on 5s. 10 damage. Oh no, 8 damage. 8 damage in the Sledge Puppy. Well, then I guess we would throw 4 grenades into that Nurgling. Why not? So if we did both the Hobgrot. So 4, 4, 4. So 12 damage into him. Alright. So it wound up being Hobgrots versus big life blocks. Huh. You know what? Screw it. Let's round it out. I kind of wanted to reset and see what my boss would have done on his last turn if I had chosen correctly to make him do actions. But fuck it. Let's round it out. Let's see what it does. Alright. There we go. Okay. Alright. 6 dice. Next turn. Nurglings would actually get 2 points this turn, so I'll bring them up to 5. That would bring me to 12. And then 4 doubles. What would Nurgle have gotten? Nurgle would have gotten a 3. I'll go ahead and I'll add 1 to this, and then we'll roll off for it. Alright, me versus Nurgle. See what we got. I go first. Alright. I would like to get rid of the Sledge Puppy. So we're going to grab one of these. We're going to do aim shot twice into the Sledge Puppy from this guy over here. That one's cocked as hell. Alright. Hits, crits, crits. So 2 and 8 is 10. Right now he is at 12. Rest in peace, our good friend, the Sledge Puppy. Okay. Now, I guess we'll activate the Nurgling. He's doing a 5, which is move, fury, attack. Alright. So he's got 6 base attacks plus an extra attack, hitting on 3s. Oof. Oof. Mr. Hobgrot. You just stopped existing. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. Let's see. So this Hobgrot is in a weird spot, right? He is 2. So I'm going to have to do a move action with him either way. So let's move him. Let's move him back just so he can throw his grenades. And then we'll throw grenades. Because I think the grenades are the better option. Alright, so we're going to get 2 hits. 2 hits at 2 damage a pop. Alright, so it's going to bring him up to another 4. So that puts him at 16 damage. Alright, then we'll use our last aim shot. 4 shots going into that Nurgling group. Well, that sucked. At, what, 1 damage? 1 damage. That really sucked. At this point, but we're going to keep going. Because it's basically like Manskewer Bolt Boys versus the Nurgling. And it's just stupid, but you know what? Screw it. I'll turn another one of these into a single. Why not? Oh no, that was 4s. Sorry. Alright. Let's see what the Nurgling's going to do. What that Nurgling do? That Nurgling does a move attack. Shoom. Shoom. 7 attacks. Going to that Hobgrot. Basically deleting him, probably. So that's 2 a pop because the plus from the twist. And then the thing there is 4. How much life does he have? He has 10. So that is just kills him. R.I.P. my poor boy. Alright. Well, aim shot from that guy into the Nurgling. Alright, so that would be not many hits. Aim shot from the other guy into the Nurgling. That would be that many hits. So that's, what? 5 damage plus another 4 is 9. It's not enough to kill him. Alright, this is just getting dumb. We'll go ahead and we'll call it there. Technically, the kruel damage. And they were super, super lethal with the twist. Just because they have 6 attacks, and 6 attacks at normally 1 damage a pop is not that bad. Like, it's just not, right? Like, that means that if you do that, it means it's going to take 5 attacks with everything hitting to kill a Stormcast Eternal, right? So you're looking at a minimum, absolute perfect minimum of 3 turns to kill 1 Stormcast Eternal with a group of Nurglings. However, when you have +1 to damage and +1 to strength, and +1 to attacks, you're doing that in at least 2 turns. You might actually be able to do it in 1 turn at that point if you got some crits in there. So you know that super changes the dynamic of some of these units. So I think because of that, this guy probably pretty heavily underperformed. I think he is probably a lot better unit in a thing where you don't get that twist, because you're looking at 2/5 damage from him, plus the ability to potentially drop 9 damage from the Gnash Tooth on top of that. That's pretty sweet. So that 9 damage is enough to eat one of the Nurgle guys, just flat out. Like, he can just devour them. Or he can stick enough damage on them to where he can in one attack one-shot a boss. So that's pretty good. But he does not benefit from the +1 the way that the pods of Nurglings did. They super, super benefited. This guy, I know we've had Nurgle a lot on the channel, but I like the models. I think they're fun, and I think the zombies make really cool enemies. This guy's super cool in regular games. He does not perform as well in games where you don't do the Nurgle specific abilities. Because when you do the Nurgle specific abilities, he's got this whole thing where he like leaves sludge trails and stuff. It's really cool. But in games like this, he doesn't perform as well. Damage, just flat out. The grenades do a lot of damage. For a shooting attack, they're pretty great. 2 4 damage, 2 attacks at 4 strength. Pretty good. You're going to be chucking some damage into stuff with that. The 2 attacks is not a ton, unfortunately. But they definitely are nice to just chunk up a little bit here and there. These guys, I love these models, right? Don't get me wrong. I think they're cool. But these guys are disappointing as far as their stats go. Their weapons doing 1-4 is just crap. Like just flat out, it is crap. 6 weapon with this with only 2 attacks. They should especially for 150 points, die on 1 attack if you're super lucky. But chances of rolling 2 6s is pretty rare. And the plus to damage thing, or the reduced number for the crit thing, is okay. It's okay. I used it a lot here just because I had the points and I didn't have anything else because I was trying to keep the Hobgrots out of melee because they're actually, I think, slightly better as Grenadiers than anything else. If you ran a pack of Hobgrots with the Hobgrot boss, you could buff them up, and they would be a blender. But you have to run a pack and you have to move them together. Because like if you had like 3 or 4 of these guys, it gave them all an extra attack. That's pretty great. If you move them all in as one big clump, have the boss buff them, and then they become like this little blender. They would chunk units. But you have to play for it. You have to play around that ability for it to be really good. And that's also a lot of units to, what's the word I'm looking here for? That's a lot of units to like devote to killing like 1 or 2 things, kind of thing. That's a lot of units on your team for that. Especially given that these guys are cheaper, do about the same damage, and they have more life. Only being on crits. That really sucks, especially when they have 2 attacks. Like, that really sucks. Like, super, super sucks. Like, that's a really nice thing in Age of Sigmar, these guys doing that. But it either be more damage, or it needs to be on all attacks. One of the 2. Like, because it's almost identical to the rule in Age of Sigmar. But in Age of Sigmar, it works because you have a block of 10 of these fuckers. So if you roll all their dice, you're going to get a lot of return on it. And you also don't have to pay command points for it. It's just built into the units. So I wish that rule was a little different. I never got to see what the poor Potgrot did. I don't think he has any special rules, to be honest. Let's see if he has special rules. I just took him because I had the extra points. Let's see, what rule marks does he have? He has that weird one that looks like a lightning bolt. What does that do? Oh, he can actually do the brewed elixir thing. 5 points. Yeah, for 35 points, you could have him just be like a pocket healer to the Great Gnashtooth. I wish I had realized that. That would have been really cool to do. That would have been really cool. Huh. Interesting stuff. Interesting, the Swamp Caller Shaman does not have... does not have the heal. It's only the Potgrot that has the heal. Fascinating. Anyway, so that's the new guys. They're pretty good. Their rules are pretty fun. I'm curious to see them in a full game, like against another opponent, see how they do. I think it'll be pretty good. Either way, I mean, they're beautiful models, and I think they have some fun rules, like maybe turning that Potgrot into this guy's pocket healer, so they just always stay together, and the Potgrot just spends all of his actions healing this. Hopefully this was fun and entertaining. I know I love playing Warcry. But I'm probably going to clean up my craft room because, as you can see, it's a giant super mega mess now. So I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day doing that. Because it's, yeah, it's intense. It's an intense mess. I'm probably going to spend the rest of the day cleaning up. One whole kill team is painted or something. I don't know. We'll see what we're doing and go from there. But hopefully this was entertaining, and I will maybe see you next time. And yeah, keep on keeping on.